Hello, my friends. Maggie here. I'm so happy and so grateful that you came to see me today. This is Sunday evening, and this video will be a Monday video. And I'm going to do Masterboard Monday. I was not going to. I was going to either work in the little golden book or something else, but I decided to do Masterboard Monday because I came across what I think is a brilliant idea. I happened to see different videos. I didn't watch the whole videos, and I didn't even catch the creator's name, so I'm very sorry for that. But and I'll explain in just a minute what it is. I'm sure that probably some of you have seen this on YouTube by one or two of creators. I know when I saw it, I said, oh, that's for me. I'm going to start doing that. But I do have some shout outs. I like to cut and paste Gwen, Pamela Allen Sanders 5464, Tammy, Selena, Debbie Kelly, and Museful Creations. Thank you all for liking and for leaving your comments. Again, your comments just mean so very much to me. I appreciate them so much. So what this is about is doing collages in some sort of a notebook. Now, I found this notebook on Amazon. I left this on here just because all the information was on it. 100 Sheets Premium. It's a sketchbook. And it's 9 by 12, and it's 68 pound or 100 GSM. So it's not heavy paper, but it's substantial enough for a masterboard. And I got this on Amazon for $5. Now, I went back, I thought, well, that was silly of me. I should have ordered 2 or 3 of these for $5. But I just wasn't thinking at the time, and when I went back to order a couple more, the price had gone up to $7.99, I think. So I only have the one, but it's 100 sheets, so that's essentially 100 masterboards. And because it's a 9 by 12, it's it's 3 inches shy of being a full 12 by 12 paper that we will sometimes use for masterboards, and it's ring bound, spiral bound, and it's nice and thick. So I am going to go ahead and do a masterboard today, and hopefully it'll go real quickly. I've got some scraps here. I'm not going for any certain theme or color or anything. I just wanted to make a masterboard in here and share this with you, because if you like to collage with the purpose of making masterboards, I think this is a really good way to do it, because then your masterboards are all right here together, and you can just go through and pick one out that you need for whatever particular project you're working on, and you have it right here. I think it's so great. And these particular pages happen to be perforated, so they'll be very easy to get out of here without tearing the board all up. So that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and make a simple masterboard. I mean, I don't know if I do them correctly or not. I'm certainly no masterboard expert. I'm sure there's some artistic creators out there that know how they should be done, but I just collage whatever it is I decide to collage, be it paper or fabric or a specific color that I want, or a holiday like Christmas or Thanksgiving. So let's just get going on this and see if we can get this done. Now, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I was productive. I got quite a bit done. Had a nice Sunday. Went to church, my daughter and the baby and I, and she's going to be 8 months old in a few more days, and she was a little sweetheart in church. She did fall asleep. She fell asleep on my thing across my lap, which was so unusual for her. But I was so thankful that I was happy to accommodate the sweet little thing. She goes to church in the morning. Her mom and dad dress her up so darling in the cutest little outfits. And they swear that she helps pick out her own outfit. She gets all excited, and she'll get more excited over one than the other. And so she was dressed so cute, like she always is. But let me tell you, that little stinker, by the time we get home from church, or get out of church, and we usually, my daughter and the baby and I usually go get a bite to eat, you know, after church. Today we had a couple of errands to run. But by the time she gets home, she's an absolute wreck. Both of her shoes are off. Typically, at least one or two of her socks are off. She loses her headband or her hair bow. I mean, it's just hilarious. I told my daughter, she looks so darn cute when we leave. Well, she's cute regardless, but she's a mess by the time we get home. But she's happy. She doesn't care. And then we went to Cracker Barrel for lunch. I haven't been there in a long time. Matter of fact, I think the last time we went to Cracker Barrel, well, I know the last time I went to Cracker Barrel, which was, it's been at least probably a couple of years. It was way before my husband passed away. We went with my husband because he wanted some fried chicken, I think. So we went to Cracker Barrel. And she was nice. My daughter had, I mean, the baby was good. My daughter had got her, brought her some homemade soup that she made this week, and she loves it. The baby loves that soup. She just ate it right up. And then my daughter had gotten a side of macaroni and cheese, and she let the baby try it, and she loved it. She absolutely loved it. I think all kids love macaroni and cheese. I know my kids did when they were young. It's one of those dishes I personally never cared for. I think one time somebody brought some, when I was working at the hospital, to a like a potluck lunch, and I tried hers, and it was really good, but she made it with several different types of cheeses, and oh, it was good. But that's not something I would go for or ask for. I don't really care for pasta, so my lack of food choices sometimes leaves me in dire straits as far as what I eat. I fixed that glue bottle. I tried to clean out the nozzle before I started this video, but I don't know what's wrong with it. But I'm going to have to work on it either tonight or in the morning and get it straightened out. So we had a lot of fun with her, and she was good in church, and she was good at the restaurant. My daughter knows that at some point she's going to have to start putting her in the nursery. Right now she just stays in the sanctuary with us because she behaves very well, but I think a lot of that is just purely by accident, you know, because she doesn't know yet, you know, the being bad in church. I mean, she wouldn't know that. Sometimes towards the very end of the service she'll get a little vocal, but she's not crying. She's just wanting to be heard. And there's one of the ushers at where we sit. He sits right behind us. Usually it's his area to be usher. And he was talking to her. He says, oh, you know, she was so good. She stays nice and quiet right up till the very end, and that's true. I love that baby. Well, I've said it on here, and I'll say it probably 1,000 more times if I have the opportunity. I love her so, so much. Tell you, that little one has brought so much joy to this household. I can't even begin to tell you. I was telling my daughter today, I've had a lot of good things happen in my life. I've had a lot of bad things happen, but I certainly have been blessed and had a lot of good things happen. The good outweighs the bad for sure. And, but one of the most gratifying, I don't pay attention to whether these things are up and down or which direction the writing is going. I don't really think it makes any difference. One of the most gratifying things that I have experienced and that I cherish has been watching my daughter go from a young woman to, you know, after being married 16 years, desperately wanting a child and not being able to have one, to watch her transformation between this woman who desperately wanted a child to a mother, and she is a very good mother. And I know that she will continue to be. But to me, that's just observing it it's just meant so much to me. And I am so thankful to be in the position I am. My daughter and son-in-law and my husband and I, we've actually lived together for the last, consecutively the last 8 to 10 years. And then before that, we lived on the boat together for a while. And we also had a house that we rented together for a while. So yeah, I feel very blessed that I can be around this little girl and watch her grow and watch her daughter, her mother, my daughter, become such a wonderful mother. So that's a lot to be thankful for. Just right there. And being the silly person I am, I was going through my 3 under 3 things that I've made to just check and see what I've made, because I wasn't sure. And I discovered I made 6 of the same thing. I mean, they're all different, but they're 6 of the same item. I mean, you wouldn't want to put 2 of them in a journal, I don't think. Maybe you would, I don't know. But they're all Thanksgiving, and I like every one of them, but I think I made 3 too many, and I don't know how I managed to do that. I mean, I guess I just wasn't paying attention to what I made, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. Not that I don't love this particular thing, I do. It's very simple to make, and it just turns out so cute depending on how you do it. So I don't know. I have got to figure out what to do with the extra ones. I guess I could just save them for next year, right? I wish part of me wishes that I had some of your addresses so I could mail you, at least 3 of you, one. But I don't know how I would go about that. I wouldn't want to offend anybody in the end if somebody wanted one and they didn't get one. So I think it's best until I become more familiar with the process that goes with all of that, that I hold off. But I would, you know, if somebody was interested in something, I wouldn't mind sharing. Not at all. So once this masterboard is done, I could write the date on it if I wanted to. Just write it on the back, because this will be at some point cut up and made into ephemera pockets, tags, journaling cards, whatever I want to make. And then it can be further decorated. You know, I could do some stamping on this. I'm thinking about putting some paint splatters on here. You know, to decorate it, I can do some stamping here and there, which I may do. I don't know. Like I said, this is no, this is not supposed to be a collage board to meet a specific purpose at this point. I'm really making it for the purpose of introducing this to you that I found, or you know, that I came across on YouTube, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. If you're one that likes to make masterboards and collage, I mean, or you could just use something like this as a glue book. You know, you could do your collaging, your masterboard type things in here, and then collage on top of that. Use it as your background. You could, if you make something exceptionally prettier to your liking, you could make a like a one signature cover out of it. It is 9 by 12, so that would make it a 12 by 6. So you could make a cover out of it for a one signature journal. Okay, so this is not anything flashy. It's, I don't know if I'd even call it really neutral, but I've got one masterboard made in here. I could go ahead and make another one, but I'm not going to. I did a really long video on Saturday that went up yesterday, the Golden Book video. I was so upset because that video was so long. I just couldn't seem to accomplish my goal any faster, and if I had been thinking, I would have finished that book. I would have pulled it apart and did all that off camera, just to have started on camera and then stopped the camera and did that part off camera. But I didn't. That's another live and learn kind of situation. Okay, so I have one masterboard made. Oh, this thing is full of ink. And I'm sure I will use it at some point. I'm kind of liking making my own tags and pockets out of masterboards or something I've put together. I did use some pre-made one in the Pippi Longstocking journal, but they just went with the journal. They were so perfect. So, okay, I've got one done. You know, up here on top of my little file folder where I stick some folders and whatnot, I've got all these masterboards that I've done, and it's not the easiest to get through. I just can't flip through them without taking everything down. And this way you have them all right here. I just think I'm really happy with this. I think this is going to be a fun edition. And I am going to use this. It may not be 12 by 12, but it is 9 by 12. And that's really plenty big enough to make some tags and pockets or whatever you want to make out of it. So I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have time. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really want to get over that 159 subscriber count. I thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel. Each one of you have value to me, and it means a lot to me. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate it, and it'll help subscribing and leaving me a thumbs up and leaving me a comment, even if it's just a heart or a thumbs up or whatever you can leave, will help my channel be pushed out to more viewers, and hopefully you know, create more growth in my channel, which is really what I want to see happen. So that would be wonderful. But all of you who have subscribed to my channel, I appreciate each and every one of you. You do have value to me. I am so much enjoying getting to know different people that are involved in this junk journaling community. You are all so kind and so sweet. It's just been so lovely, and I am enjoying it. It's been very good for me, and I really have been enjoying it. So thank you all very, very much. Thank you for allowing me to be part of you, and for you choosing to come along with me. I really appreciate it. So all that being said, I'm going to close this video with a Bible verse. And I will be back in the well, tomorrow's Monday, so you'll see this video, and I think there's another one. I think it's the 3 under 30. So moving forward into the week, I need to check my schedule and see what I'm going to be doing. So, all right, I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And today's Bible verse, or two Bible verses, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me, Psalms 27:5. Those that seek me early shall find me, Proverbs 8:17. Such beautiful promises from God's word. I'm so thankful for these. All right, everyone, I'll see you in the next one. And in the meantime, do something that makes you happy, make other people around you happy, and bye-bye for now. Bye.